आज तो मुझे हक निकालना है. My father is denying the harm these people, his family members have done to us. I will not give in to this denial of his and the lies and the cover-ups. What do they think they are since my childhood years? Since I was born and I came to my senses, my mother has been complaining against these people, my father's family members. I've had enough now. Now they probably want me to turn like my mother and have pills and go to psychiatrists, and they can cover up their wrongdoings and harm done to us since childhood. I will, if Hazrat Fatima Zahra Salam Alayha doesn't come today. I've seen my mother suffer. These wicked people, they don't take pills, they don't go to psychiatrists. My mother had to go, she was innocent. And then my father had to say that the doctor in London has said her mind hasn't grown. Why should her mind grow? Stop blaming my mother all the time. My father has been after my mother like anything. Your mother did more harm than my mother could ever dream of doing to you people. My mother helped make Iqbal study and Zakia study. Stop blaming my mother all the time and complaining against her. Your own brother Fuad Sajwani has said that it is your father, this Abdul Hussain, that has made you go insane. But someone can tell him who made my mother go insane. I didn't tell him. It's his mother and his sister who were there in Karachi, made life hell for us. His mother feeling sorry for herself, punishing me, punishing my mother for marrying my father. And because she could not see, Papa could not see my mother have a good life with her son, her second son, Papa Fatma Sajwani couldn't see it. And she was encouraging Zakia and Atiq's relationship. I didn't want to see it. I mean, if they want to meet, they can meet, but not involve me in this. I don't know what happened to me that I didn't like this seeing. I knew everything they were doing, meeting and all. Atiq was from this, I remember, Happy Homes, Ahmad uncle, he used to come with. And I'm not a liar. I don't lie about these things. I can lie and hide, but now I'm not going to hide their mistakes and be good to them. I've been good to them, I've loved them like my mother has. But she used to get her mad bouts because of what they had done to her. It is in the Quran that there is a certain black magic that can separate husband and wife. They've done enough. Since the time I was born, I survived their black magic. I was told Papa was doing black magic. Zakia was involved too. Zakia knew everything. She was very close to Papa when living in Karachi. And they made Sabah go against me, molest me, and then not come. And he was taunting me. And so don't come after when I look quite better. I looked quite better in college because it was for my principal. I could have looked like a skeleton, bones and nothing else, losing Miss Desa. I could have gone mad. And he said when I told Papa that I was going to marry someone else now, I found someone else. Papa went and she had come to our new house. I showed her the photograph of the person I wanted to marry, a Pakistani. But unfortunately, it didn't turn out good for us. And here too, it would have been an emotional mistake. I want to marry someone I can be honest with, have a true relationship, understanding hearts. I don't want to go and marry someone where they burned my mother's house, literally, metaphorically, put fire into my mother and burnt our house since a long time ago. The physical fire was nothing, the emotional fire. They charged my mother, they provoked her. They put the son and brother against the wife. They even did harm to me as a child. I had to, thank God, with the help of God and my mother's prayers, I did not turn out like they would want me to turn out. Filthy, a bad woman, a bad girl. That's why I could never ever buy Papa's story and my father's story, that his mother worked hard. His father ran away to India because he smuggled or something in Karachi and then ran away. And now they are denying this, that Papa did anything bad to me. I haven't even asked about my mother, whether he believes that they hurt my mother. He believes that my mother was insane and bad from the time she married him. They were like the sex traffickers that we would avoid. Don't blame the prostitute, blame the person who made them this. Blame the sex traffickers who encourage prostitution and trap women to do this. And they can even bring up such people, poor girls, to prostitute themselves and sell their body. They are not the bad ones. The bad ones are the ones who are behind all this. And it could be one of my grandmother, my paternal, my father's mother, Papa, Fatma Sajwani, like them, and Zakia, because Zakia got really offended that a child is saying, I will not see this. I will not see my aunt with Atiq. They are fooling around. And surely they didn't get married. They were fooling around. So she got offended by this, my telling the truth. And she made her mother do this to me, something really, really bad that I don't want to keep on repeating and reminding myself and others. And I have learned to brush up on my manners and be a polite person. Although Jesus Christ says why it doesn't cost to be polite to polite people and that we should be polite to rude people. But I just can't take it. And I have been polite to these people. Later on in my later life, I decided that I would love them and I would be good with them.